What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel, man. In this video right here, I'm about to be reacting to top 10 extreme plastic surgery disasters. Now, the reason why I'm reacting to this is because yesterday I had reacted to a female that I removed her ribs for TikTok. You know what I'm saying? If you guys didn't see that video, make sure you go check that video out. And the link to the merchandise is in the description. Just added a shirt to it yesterday. Let me give a quick shout out. Damn, I don't know how to say this name. I'm gonna just say Maya Shaw. I know you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you buying the Deluxe merchandise and being a part of the family. And I do have a sports channel. Link is also in the description. I post on that daily also. So if you ever want to see more reactions from me, that's where you can go to see it, man. But without further ado, we can get straight into it.
Welcome back, everyone, to Most Amazing Top 10. Now, my name is Danny Burke, and quite a
Danny Burke.
Landon did a video right here talking about all the times when people have gone under the knife to change something about their physical appearance, and it all went terribly wrong. The horrific mistakes that
That's so tough, man.
about are rare, but a lot of you guys asked for.
Imagine going to the doctor to look better and you come out looking worse. You must hate your life.
The video on it, and enough of them do happen every year for us to do just that for you. So without further ado, this is the top 10 extreme plastic surgery disasters, part 2. Alright, starting things off now, at number 10, we have April Brown. Now, this woman from LA was bullied when she was younger for having a flat butt. So when someone came into her workplace saying they had silicone injections for her, April jumped at the chance. However, it turned out that the injections were actually bathroom sealant. You shouldn't put that in your body. She felt mortally.
Where the hell did you go to get your injections? The fucking corner store? The hell?
And eventually slipped into a coma. Now, to save her life, surgeons actually performed 27 operations on her, including a buttock amputation and having both arms and both legs amputated. When April woke up, she said she was just happy that the pain was finally gone, and now warns other people who are thinking of getting plastic surgery that they are already born whole and perfect and complete.
Shorty went to get a bigger and nicer juicy butt. The outcome was losing both your arms and your legs. Damn it, man. What'd you do? Bro, what did she do to deserve that?
Fine now, we have a woman who wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm just going to call her Bone Eye. That's not a random name, I just made up. You'll find out why she's called that now. This woman in her late 60s visited an LA clinic to get a facelift combined with injections of her own stem cells. The whole thing cost her around $20,000, and things seemed totally fine up until 3 months later when her eyes started hurting and making a clicking noise. She went into surgery.
Damn.
And doctors actually dug out small chunks of bone from the woman's eyelids. The clicking was the sound of bone grinding inside her eye.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Now, it turns out the stem cells that they injected into her can turn into any other type of cell, and they also injected a filler that contained calcium, which turned the stem cells into bone. Now you see why I called her Bone Eye, and now you see why we should just move on before I start to feel sick. Coming in at number 8 now, we have Crystal Morgan. This Australian woman visited the Cosmetic Institute Sydney, or TCI, for a breast augmentation. When she woke up from the operation, she was surrounded by doctors and nurses, and she quickly realized something was very wrong. She couldn't breathe. Crystal said it got worse and worse. She was eventually rushed into an ambulance. Now, during the operation on her breast, the
Shorty had a heart attack.
had actually punctured her lung, and the whole thing had collapsed. They had to cut open her ribcage and insert a tube just so that she could even breathe. The TCI claimed she had it done, didn't even apologize for this life-threatening mess they had made, and stop me if I sound crazy here, they should. Yeah, an apology would be lovely. In number 7 now, we have
No, that's Haikyuu sad.
She went under the knife for a tummy tuck to boost her self-confidence, but that left her with a lot of excess skin. She then had another operation to fix this, and when she woke up, the doctor said it had been a success and that they'd removed 7 pounds of skin. Now, while they weren't wrong about that, the sight of her new body horrified Helena. She had no belly button. There were large flaps of skin over her hips, and a patch of skin was even sagging over her pubic bone. In her own words, she thought she looked like a man and was very embarrassed.
Oh, you done messed yourself up.
Had corrective surgery, which was apparently a success, but we may never know if she got her belly button back at all. I'm kind of
that's tough.
personally, and would really miss it. Would you? I mean, miss your yours, obviously not mine. You could miss mine if you want, like whatever. Just move on. And moving on to our number 6 now, we have Lauren Yardley. Now, this British woman decided to have a breast implant to go from a size A cup to a double D. Everything seemed okay for a while, and 2 months after the operation, she awoke to find the implant was literally just poking out of her breast. The doctors could not believe that Lauren was not in septic shock.
How do you not feel that shit? You don't feel something throbbing through your skin? I thought she was gonna wake up and the shit was like down by her stomach or belly button or some shit. That would have been OD.
That the scar tissue had tightened so much it just squeezed the implant right out. Doctors successfully removed it, but Lauren had to wait 7 months for it to heal before having it redone. She said it was horrific having to walk around with only one breast for over half a year. I don't know, Lauren. I think it's pretty hard to top the whole implant hanging out thing. That's probably the most horrifying thing of the story. And coming in at number 5 now, we have Janet Hardit. Janet was an American woman who had undergone several surgeries on her face.
Oh my!
Obsessed.
Yo, is it me or her mouth looks like a fish? Am I bugging out?
Face as well. Now, these had not seemed to work, as those who knew her described her face as being grotesque. Their words, not mine. But this didn't stop Janet at all, though. And in
September, get those needles away from me, man. I don't like needles.
Some beef, extracted the hot fat from it, and injected it into her own face. Not long after, her skin felt like it was burning, so she went to the hospital, where doctors found that she had a pre-existing bacterial infection that was attacking her colon. She died soon after, when doctors couldn't save her life. Sitting at the number 4 spot,
nasty ass.
We have Kate Everswick. Kate wasn't happy with her body after giving birth, and so she signed up with a local plastic surgeon for what was called a mommy makeover, basically a tummy tuck and a breast lift. She left with 34 double Ds and described them as beautiful, but what came next certainly wasn't. The incision started opening up, first a tiny little bit.
I need to cut this part out, bro.
Appearing all over and getting bigger and joining up until she had one large hole from hip to hip, but she could literally stick her finger right in and not touch anything. How horrifying is that? Surgeons essentially had to sew her back up again, and the whole ordeal has not only left her with large scarring, but also made her infertile for life. Moving on to number 3, we have Mimi Valdez. This Texan woman traveled to Mexico with her niece for plastic surgery, as it was a lot cheaper to get it done there than in the US. She wanted to have excess saggy skin removed after losing 130 pounds in weight. When they arrived at Hospital Jerusalem in Tijuana, they said it looked more like a shopping mall clinic than the hospital they saw on the website. Still, they went ahead with their operations. Now, when they awoke and removed their bandages, they were horrified to find skin hanging out of their incisions. They ended up fighting for their life in a proper hospital somewhere else and are now permanently disfigured for life. Meanwhile, the hospital in Tijuana won't even acknowledge that they were even patients there. It's good to hear that they survived, and I bet they now know why that place was so much cheaper. Okay, coming in at number 2 now, we have Renee Tarley. This 45-year-old story first caught the public's eye when she appeared on the show Botched. She talked about how in 2010 she noticed that something was wrong with some silicone butt implants she had. Doctors diagnosed her with having an autoimmune disease.
Bro, imagine having your butt filled with plastic, bro. That's like, bro, that's like mad weird. It's like a part of your body is like literally fake. Like literally, like plastic inside your body. I find that shit weird.
Which is where the body starts attacking itself. Eventually, she uploaded a video that went viral on YouTube of her being able to flip the implants a full 360 degrees. It's a pretty terrifying sight. Renee wanted to warn other women out there to not have silicone butt implants and to love the skin you're in. I certainly appreciate my butt a lot more after that story. That was weird. Moving on. And finally, number 1, we have Marilyn Lees. I find this one pretty scary indeed. Marilyn was born with a malfunction of the eyelids and had a number of surgeries to correct this. Now, although they did seem to work, Marilyn went to a new surgeon when she noticed that there were some bumps on her eyelids. Now, he performed the surgery to remove the excess fat on them, but instead, he left Marilyn with a nightmare. she could no longer close her eyes.
No.
30 surgeries to fix this, she still can't fully close them. She said that she has to put on special gel onto her eyes when she showers so the water and the soap doesn't get into them. And when it comes to sleeping, Marilyn said she covers them in gel and medication and then has to wear a sleeping mask to stop her eyes from being scratched.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God. Now, she successfully sued the clinic for $115,000, but Marilyn
That's
said
nothing.
that's not even close to being enough, and that she feels her whole life has been stolen away from her. Well, guys, that is all we've got for
Bro,
you in
that's-
this video.
oh
which
my
one
gosh.
do you think was the most shocking of them all?
This just shows, bro, there's certain shit in life that, like, you don't realize that's a blessing. We're all able to close our eyes. I'm able to blink. Shuddy can't blink. That's tough, man. Yo, if you watch this point of video, make sure you do like and subscribe. Check the links in the description because it's my channel and my merch, man. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. The same you don't catch me in the next one. Peace.